Today we're doing the podcast from the comfort of my home.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about, as we're both first time home buyers, both have one house, like the process, or maybe what you would do
Recently
differently.
sold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Invest. I'm surprised you didn't keep it actually.
I'm actually really mad that we didn't keep it.
Why didn't you?
So my parents are part owners. I was a third owner of the place and I lived there for a while. But my parents, first of all, you whatever my parents are doing in the real estate market, you should do the opposite. They never make the right decisions.
If you want some
I have a
good
crazy
advice.
story. Literally, good advice is to ask my parents what they're doing
What's the
and
crazy
then do the
story?
opposite. So there's an area in Chicago that's actually near where I live now. I don't know if you went there with me, but it's called Bucktown, and it's a little bit further into the city on the blue line from me.
Okay.
But I'm in Logan Square. And Bucktown is right after us. And then there's Wicker Park, which is where Oliver used to live. But Bucktown is very bougie. It is like people, it's a very good school area. The houses are really nice. And if you walk through it, like you can see some pretty amazing, like 3 flat houses that are gorgeous.
Wait, that's not the downtown area we were where you were showing me like black. It was what was it? It was a black like glass kind of house, and you could see into each of the levels. We were okay. No, actually, I think that was by your old condo.
Maybe. I wonder. Did we walk around? Do we go on the walk on the long walkway that's like raised above the street? That's like a walking street.
I don't think so.
No, okay, I need to take you there. It's called the 606. And the houses that
Sick
line.
name.
It's a shit name. Yeah, it's pretty sick. Like
That's pretty legit.
the walkway, the 606, all the houses that line it are insane. They're like double lot, huge homes with like pools, and which is just unheard
That's
of
hard
in
in
Chicago. It's
right?
crazy. But you can see some pretty amazing. There's 2 with trees inside that you can
Ooh,
see. It's nuts. Like they're like whole glass wall, crazy
yeah, I
houses.
want to go there.
So that's Bucktown. So back in this was my parents were 20 something. So this was like the 80s. They'd just gotten married and in Chicago, and they were about to buy a house with gift money from grandparents and stuff. But my parents did not have much money back then. And so they're looking in Bucktown. And at the time, it was not as bougie as it is now.
That's crazy. Yeah.
So the 80s. So my parents are looking and they found a house there for, I kid you not, $70,000
Yeah.
for the lot with the house on it. It was crazy. So I was like, we still think about it to this day that we didn't get it. But my grandparents actually talked them out of doing it. So don't listen to your parents when it comes to real estate.
That's hard though, because that's one of those things
It had a
where
hole in
it's
the
like,
roof.
how do you know it's gonna happen? What?
It had a hole in the roof.
Yeah.
They're like, it was worth $70,000.
That's what my aunt and uncle did that too back then in San Francisco. Ooh, I don't know how long ago, but it's in the Mission District, which used to be like a little bit more affordable, and now those
Now it's
homes
not
like,
affordable.
yeah, yeah. So
So let's Google now. Look up the average lot cost in Bucktown in Chicago.
but it's like that meme. It's why was I in 3rd grade in
Why was I not
2008 instead
investing?
of buying up all the foreclosed
We
houses?
sound like those people are like, you should be investing right now. Oh my God. Average. I can't. Average lot price.
Chicago. It seems like the houses are pretty affordable there.
It is. So average lot price, Bucktown, Chicago, is 222 square foot. $222 per square
Oh,
foot.
per square foot.
But easy $1 million for the lot. Just the land itself.
Okay, so is it actual houses there? It's not the condos. It's like
Oh, in
single
Bucktown
family
that I'm
with-
talking about? Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes the classic Chicago 3 flat it's what Oliver used to live in.
Oh yeah.
But these people in Bucktown, they take the whole thing and they just make it a whole house. Which is what my cousins are doing in Little Italy,
Okay,
Chicago.
yeah.
So I'm like, okay.
Oh, wait,
But
I didn't even know there
yeah.
was a Little Italy in Chicago.
Yeah.
Have we gone?
No. It's by UIC, the college that's, like, south. It's if you went straight west from where I used to live.
Okay.
But no one really hangs out there unless you go to school there or you, like, have family.
Yeah, so it's not like
It's
a
like the
Lake
medical
York
district
and like the
too.
Little Italy or anything.
No. But no, my parents could have bought a lot in Bucktown for $70,000 in the 80s, and they would have for that 10x their money.
Yeah.
It was crazy, but they did not have the money to repair the house. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, but back to my condo story with them. So we bought the place, had it for almost, we had like 2.5 years that I was in there.
Yeah.
And they were saying that the reason, and I didn't have like enough equity in the place to have voting
Split
shares,
it, yeah. Oh,
on what we were going to do with it. But
but they used your FHA loan.
yeah, they were like, that's fine. You can use, yeah, whatever. So in the long run, like they made me whole. It's fine. But they were like, it doesn't justify like the lawyers and drawing up the paperwork and going through the process for one rental property that
Okay.
they felt. But I wholly disagree. I now there's been a big boom in the rent market in downtown Chicago. It's gone crazy.
Do you know why?
Honestly, I think there's been a lot of push for return to work, like living near the office.
So everybody moved out of the city.
Everybody left. There's not much to do downtown anymore. It used to be a lot more bustling and like things to do. And now everybody leaves the loop after working hours. If you live down there, like there's not many places open to eat, like that aren't too
Weird.
expensive. It's like the lunch rush is where that money is for them. They're not open very late.
Sad because I feel like I've gone with you and it's been fun and
Yeah,
it's so fun.
it's so great. We have fun, but we have fun. But yeah, it's sad because I loved downtown. There was like that was how I grew up, like going there and hanging out with my friends. And but now everybody's pushed to come back into the office, and so there's a lot of people coming back to rent close to the loop. So I was in South Loop, like a 10-15 minute walk from work, and it was at 9th and State. If anybody cares, but anybody cares. But for reference, like I was in a 1 bed, 1 bath for a condo in a pretty large building with a doorman that was there sometimes. No, not 24 hours, but they were there sometimes when he feels like it. Yeah.
How much was your HOA?
Oh my God. It was like $500,
Okay.
which I felt was a massive overkill. Like the priorities, like if I were on the HOA, I went to the meetings, I pushed for this.
You
Like
did?
I did. I was quite angry like about some things, but
You're
they
filled with a
still,
lot of
I'm
anger.
an angry person. I'm a, like we said, my
At
fight or
least,
flight response
yeah,
is fight.
it's fight. But at least you do something about it. Like you went to the meetings. Like most people are
I
just
was
angry
like,
and
I
don't
was
do anything.
respectful, but I was like, guys, we're spending how much money on landscape? Like
And what landscaping? There were like shrubs outside.
shrubs. And I was like, guys, like our priorities here are crazy. Like our doorman's not 24 hours, but we rip out the landscaping every season to put in new stuff. Like I was like, this is stupid.
Yeah, that's wasteful.
It's wasteful. It was like we went over budget by like $20,000. Like I was like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm paying how much money for shrubs?
So what all did the HOA include? Was it also like the water that you use? Like any
I think
utilities?
it covered water, but that was it. And I was like, okay,
I'd rather pay for
whatever.
the water.
Oh man, it's so funny though when you get people that are like, I want a landline. Why are we changing our Wi-Fi carrier?
Like just it's fine.
Get a cell phone, guys. Come on. We didn't have many amenities. Yeah,
Did
we
you have a
had
pool?
no. We didn't have a pool. We didn't have a workout room.
Oh, really?
We were literally paying for a doorman and landscaping.
Yeah, so that it's a lot for that.
It
Did
was
you
a
get
lot.
parking or did you have to do that separately?
So that was the one thing. Like we had a really nice parking garage. Like the building was raised up on top of a parking garage, so everybody had covered parking that was like inside.
Did you get
That's
us
really
like
nice.
because I know a lot of people don't have cars and drive there. Do you still get a spot with your condo?
You have to pay for it. For reference, like people in Chicago you're getting a good deal if you pay 2 to 300 per month for
In
parking. If
parking.
you get below, wow. But everyone's like,
Nice.
"What? Where do you live?" Yeah, no, I didn't have that issue. I'd walk to work. It was so close.
So nice.
It
I
was
would
really
love
nice.
that. There's not a ton of
And you've
cities.
been there, my place.
I know, because I thought about moving there too. It's like, I love this lifestyle. There's not a ton of cities in the US where you can
Yeah.
it's walkable city.
So, like, for reference, what I was paying for the apartment, I was paying 1350, which included like all my utilities, rent, my mortgage payment. And it was actually like me essentially buying equity out for my parents.
Yeah,
It was like the
because
gradual agreement,
they
but
bought it cash, right?
cash, yeah. Which was I was like, we did what? But
Oh, yeah, okay,
um,
because you
yeah.
didn't use the FHA loan, you did end up doing
No, they put me on the so basically I didn't use the FHA loan, but I'm no longer eligible to get
'cause
a
you
first
owned.
homeowner because I own. Like I was on the paperwork,
Yeah.
which would have made it easier for them to transfer the ownership to me
Yeah.
because then they would have just been like, we're no longer on it
Also,
and would avoid taxes on like it being mine. But I was like, okay, guys, great.
yeah,
They
crazy story also, they just bought it and didn't tell you, like,
didn't tell
until
me.
they're like, "Okay, yeah, here's,
I
what
was
we're
like,
doing,
guys,
sign the
what are we
paperwork."
doing? I was like, this is so silly. So I was paying 1350 and that covered HOA. Like I was chipping away at buying them out. And what the place would have rented for though, a 1 bed, 1 bath condo. I don't remember the square footage, but decent size. I want to say like maybe 800 something square feet right downtown on State Street would have cost 1750 at the time.
Yeah.
So it was a good deal to buy, and that would have been like the monthly payment anyway.
Yeah.
But now that apartment could be rented out for at least like 23. And I'm like, guys,
Yeah.
dumb.